Some of you remember about a year, maybe 2 years ago, I did a video all about making the switch from a normal mattress and pillows to buckwheat versions. And these are very, very simple. It's basically just a fabric case that you fill up with buckwheat. And with the pillows and with the mattresses, every 6 months to a year, I'll take it all out, pop it in the compost bin, wash the sheets, and then change it again. One of the things I've been trying out with the pillows is adding herbs to them every single time I change the buckwheat. And I really like just how much of a little thing this is, but it just makes going to bed a little bit more luxurious. Depending on the weather or what the effect is that I want to get, I'll change this. Sometimes I'll use chamomile, which is great because I have a load of dehydrated chamomile that I thought would be nice for tea, and then I found out I really hate chamomile tea, but it's lovely in the pillow. It's a very calming scent. And then another one that I like to use is peppermint. This is something that I'll normally use in the summer if the weather is very, very hot and I'm just feeling a little bit too warm. It's really nice for making you feel like you're cooler. The same with eucalyptus. It's also very nice if you have a mild cold and you just want to take the edge of it. Though with all of these, you do need to dehydrate them before you put them in the pillow, obviously. But with eucalyptus, I would not advise dehydrating them in the oven. I do sometimes say that you can do this, but the reason I wouldn't recommend it in the oven is because there are a lot of oils in eucalyptus which are very easily flammable. It's far too easy to burn them, so either air dry them or dehydrate them with a dehydrator. And the same for things like lavender. It's one of the easiest ones to grow. It's also a classic herb that a lot of people use for sleep as well, along with lemon balm. This is the one that I've used the least, just because once it's dehydrated, it doesn't have as strong a smell as when it's just fresh, but I have used it a few times and it is a very nice mint lemony smell. But for things like lavender or eucalyptus, they're the easiest things to dry. You don't need any equipment. Just hang them up to air dry, and within 2 weeks or even 3, they'll be completely dry. You can put them in a little bag or in the pillow. If you don't have a buckwheat pillow, which I'm going to assume is the case because it's not very usual, what you can do is just take a small fabric bag, add the dried herbs that you want to, pop it inside the pillow, and you'll get a very similar effect without having to deal with a buckwheat pillow. If you like my content and want to follow me on Patreon, that's where you can find my early content, extra content, and see the thought process behind things like my books, cover designs, videos, and artwork. You can also find me on Instagram, but the best place to follow me and make sure that all my new content is sent directly to you is through my website and the mailing list. On the top right hand corner, you put your name, the email you want your new content to be sent to, and that's it. You're done.